Welcome to Angelic Tarot 1, 2, 3, a collective tarot reading consisting of creation, maintenance, and destruction intertwining the hidden meaning of life. Have a deeper internal resonance with yoga and the Godhead. Whether you worship Jesus, Krishna, or Santa Claus, all are welcome and equal in the eyes of God. Here we are, the 144, and together a new universe awaits.
Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Happy Kwanzaa, and
Hanukkah.
And Happy Hanukkah, and that Nordic one. What's that Nordic one?
Maybe we should start over.
Yule.
You just said Yule.
Happy Yule.
Yuletide.
So Yuletide. Yuletide. We wanted to bring you a collective tarot reading. And that's the divination process that I like to use, that I created to throw my flavor in the mix. I hope you enjoy, and any last words?
No, I love that.
Blessed be. The process of tarot reading that we created to basically add the Vedantic switch and to remove the blinders of duality, because that's why I designed this, was to get your mind away from thinking about duality and to start thinking in triality. So there's a triality, and that's usually the hidden component, and you only hear it in, like Father, Son, Spirit, the skies, the oceans, and the stars, hot, cold, and neutral. So there's always a third temperament to the entire mix.
Even yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, yes, no, maybe. There's always something, and it's to me, it's the key to where, the difference of where someone's having a good day or a bad day, or they could just see that they're caught in the now without realizing it. So I like to apply it in absolutely everything. And here we go. So what I do is I lay down 3 cards. One is going to be creation. This is going to be the creation spot. We create, and then the other you want to maintain, and then third and foremost will be perception. So either what you're perceiving or what you're missing, but for the later, it's known as destruction. So we're shuffling along, and for the creation spot, we're going to King of Cups. So with this King of Cups in the creation section, what you've created, collective, is this kind of therapist-like esoteric healer, and people are going to be looking to you for not just your guidance, but for what you understand that they don't, and hopefully that that ultimately is that this too shall pass. But the greatest gift of a healer is that you show that you have this cup, and that you're not just filling it up for someone else, but you show them how to make their own cup. And I had a mentor tell me once, and I didn't understand it. I was a young man, but it ended up being the greatest piece of advice. Hire someone that's going to take your place. Make sure everything you do is the epitome of greatness, but not for yourself, for what you leave behind in your essence, in your wake. And anything you want to add on to that?
No, that was perfect.
I think that
summed it up so well.
Yeah. So that's what it is in the creation spot. And here we go. We're gonna lay down maintenance. So this is what you've created, collective. And I hope you see the flames of love in yourself and this position of who you really are, the King of Cups. And from there, the High Priestess. The high priestess is what you need to maintain. So the maintenance of what you have created is in the essence of the high priestess. So, and with this being in the maintenance card, balance and justice is the perfect description of what maintenance should be. You have to maintain the part of you that is seemingly in both worlds. You use shadow and light to illuminate, but not to destroy. You're illuminating so that you can serve a higher purpose. And this whole truth be telling thing matters not at the end of the day, because only God will judge his people. And the goddess is the perfect representation of his judgment. So, and she's also known as his wife in just about every deepest religion there is. I definitely want you to add to that one. But, you know, and it's maintenance. So you've created this King of Cups, and then the maintaining of you having not a higher authority. Like, don't put yourself on this place that you think you're better than everyone else, because you will have any type of judgment power taken away from you quicker than you can sneeze. I promise you that much. So it's a humble witnessing of the acts you're really doing on the planet, whether people know it or not. Period. We have created a culture, a subculture that wow, I mean, it's something else.
Truly, it's a balance as well between being able to keep your intuitions, your heightened senses of, empathy, and your basically all of your gifts. It's keeping them in check enough to still use it for the higher good, and also be able to glean out of it more information about yourself. It's balancing that
and not let it use you too.
Exactly.
And I just had to say that because that's what she made me think of. Like, I went so far into this magic process that it started to take me over, and you got to really watch out for that, because it won't just destroy your life, it'll try to take over your life.
So just finding your balance within, knowing when enough is enough and when it's time to lean on your intuition.
All right, and the third and final card is what you need to perceive. The perception card in this process, it's also known as destruction, but if you know the triad, the balance of life, you don't destroy anything. You just illuminate it. And the perfect card for that spot is the sun. In destruction, or in its perceptual place. So we've created, we've maintained, and now the destruction card in this case is what you're not doing. And so you're not putting the illumination on God. You might be putting it on yourself and your white horse, but that might need to be what you destroy. Because you see, he has a red flag, and I think Manson said it best: a red flag is just a white one soaked in blood. So one of the best things we could do is destroy this childlike persona, because we're all grown up now. Everybody's here. Everybody's in this game. There's no more babies. Now we have to create this world for the babies, but in order to do that, we have to put light on the fact that it's almost like he fell off the wall at Humpty Dumpty. You see it back there? You see, we got to put light on our differences, and we got to destroy this diversity amongst us. And I that's what this card tells me. That's what I feel, is that there is a diversity in humanity that unifies us. And until we see that amongst ourselves, we'll never really see the sun for what it is. And that's something that we all share. Just like air, we all share it. And there you have it. It's the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the temporal connection from your reality, the energy of the thought being created, the Shakti, and the Prakriti of it being put into Maya. And the point to where it meets, and you deciding on whether or not life is worth your time, and does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel like backing out? Does it make you feel like running away? What is the point of your life, and why are you living it? Are you doing it for God? What are you doing it for? So that's why I look to these cards for answers, because there's no command. The answers inside of these cards are a deeper look into the psyche that is not in your face. See, right now, religion's in your face. All these things, that even astrology, praise the Lord, is in your face. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. What I'm saying is, what's missed is you. You're what's missed. And that's the most important thing, is that you see the part of you that's missed. And in this case, what you've created is this King of Cups. You are ready to give the world a big fat drink of yourself. You see that? You like our visual effect there? That's pretty cool, right? Trademark Magician Secrets. So there's this King of Cups, and you're on fire. And you like Les Claypool says, they say, you better be careful, boy. You're gonna set the world on fire. You see it, man. He's ready to go. He's not blinking, and he's kind of got a smile on, which is a little.
It's like a Mona Lisa smile.
Yeah, it's definitely a Mona Lisa smile.
I know something.
And he does know something. And that's you, collective. That's what you've created. And then that second card, the High Priestess, the balance and justice within your life. The balance and justice of who you are and what you're doing. Does it justify how you read and what you read about? Are you helping the people around you? And this is what you have to maintain. So the creation was this world you're giving to the world in a cup. Now the maintenance, these cards are very fitting for this reading. The maintenance that you've done is balance and justice. So you must keep this up. This balance and justice is so important.
So that you can illuminate.
So that you can illuminate. Just like I don't even want to say the name. The light bringers throughout history. You see, you're not bringing destruction in the world. You're tearing down the old foundation
and the old structures
of the structures that were not working. And it takes a child to do this on a dumb white horse, because they got to be plowing through that garden. They have no idea they're playing with blood-soaked towels, but but it's just a kid, and the metaphor of it is, it's the reality of our world today. The golden helicon is for all of our perceptual awareness. Whether you see it or not, on a really sunny day, you can go outside and you see this very grid like you see behind the sun. And this is we need to destroy this barrier between the knowledge of this and it being so. I watched a thing on YouTube today about a man who translates the Torah, etc. And it seems like the very ancient art of Torosophy and everything that we're all saying here goes back further into Christianity than any form of Christianity itself. Like, it's the very building blocks of the Tree of Life. And I'm really proud of you guys that are proud of yourselves. You're doing so good. It's so easy to do a tarot reading and not get personal in someone's life. Blessed be. Happy Merry Christmas.
All of the things. Happy New Year.
Happy Yuletide and Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah. All of the above. We love you.
Go see Sonic 3. It was awesome.
Starlight, star bright, can we have this one more flight? Before it wasn't real, but now I see the light forever. Ponder, rainbow in yonder night, wish I wished tonight as before. Same this time, I cannot change. There is no deny. I sacrifice our power over and over again. A wish is a wish, so let's dig in. This time we will cast a spell across the world for all to see. There will be peace, and there will be... Oh Lord, once a year you give us the power of the star, and this year I must take it one step farther. I wish I may, I wish I might, upon this great solstice gate, Paranana Shakala Mundi, all peace ring free, that every country man, woman, and child be with their family and put down the fight. There's no bullet worth a life. End these times of peril, show them your might. Oh God, I summon ye, let the world know you're in control in these games. Ram and Ram,